going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. So today I want to talk about some issue that Hyundai has with their display, and I'm going to show you guys some quick tricks and tips how to fix this. So stay tuned. So this tip pretty much works on anywhere from the 2012 to the 2022 or the 2023 Hyundai model. It doesn't matter what model it is, this trick, these tips, they should work. Okay, so let's dive in. So currently, this cars that I have, it is the Hyundai Tucson, the 2021 version. So what I've noticed at times, if you turn off the car and you get back into it and you start it again, this screen will goes black. Even though you can still hear your music. If you're playing the music, you will still hear the music, but however, the display screen remains black. So how to fix it? Alright, so quick fix. What you need to do, you can try turning off the car and turn it back on. If you turn it off and turn it back on and that doesn't work, you can move to this step. Alright, so if you turn the car off and you turn it back on and this doesn't come on, what you can do is park in a safe location. You turn the car off. You turn the car off and you pop your hood. Well, for the Tucson, well, pretty much all on they have their hood handle release handle right here. Pop your hood, and this pretty much works 90% of the time. More likely, yeah, so this pretty much works. So this thing is what release it, so let you enable to open it if you don't know. Alright, so this pretty much, so this works majority of the time. So what this simply does is like resetting the system. So if you locate the battery, so the battery's right here, you can take either terminal off. You don't need to take both terminals off. Just take one. It doesn't matter, positive or negative, it doesn't matter. Take one off, or let it sit for a couple seconds. Well, a few seconds be all right. Just take it off. What it does is reset the system. It's just like a phone. If you should, even though it's really difficult to take out the batteries out of the phone these days, but if you should, it's the same process. Once you remove the battery, reset the system, disconnect one of the terminal from the battery, it automatically reset the system. And with electronics, a quick fix to any bugs in electronics is to reset the system. You know, with a phone, you would first restart or turn it off, turn it on, back on, and that will usually do the fix. It's the same thing with the cars, because it has an electronic system built in inside. So once you take one of the terminal off and put it back on, it automatically reset the system. Yeah, so once you reconnect to the terminal and restart the car, that should fix it. And these little tips work on pretty much all these Hyundai vehicle that has the display unit. Once you do that, reset the system, you gotta whatever you had set up previously to your preference, you would have to redo it, because the system would reset and it would go back to how it was previously. So all you gotta do is set up back your preferences, and that'd be good. But it will definitely fix this blackout system that you had with the display. So this display would come back on, and that'll be work out perfect. Okay, so another issue that I had the other day, I was driving, I stopped and run some errands, and then when I get back in the car and try to start it up, the display, it wasn't black. It wasn't totally black this time, but you can still see a faint light in the screen, but nothing was coming up. No icons, nothing was coming up. So when I tried to play the music through the Bluetooth, the music was playing. However, I was not able to control the music from the steering wheel. So it was just stuck at one volume. So I would not be able to turn the volume up or down, or I would not be able to change the song, either repeat it, go back, or whatever. None of this works. You just stay still. And the only way I could do anything with the song, because I was playing it through my phone, the only thing I could do any form of changes with the song was to do it from the phone. I would have to turn up the volume from the phone, turn down the volume from the phone, or skip or play back the song from the phone. So what I did, the same thing. Once you pop the hood, park in a safe location, pop the hood, take off the terminal, one of the terminal, put it back on, you reset the system, boom, good to go. And also, another trick that I've discovered that actually works with this button right here. If your Hyundai has one of this button, this is a button that gives you a 360 view of the outside of the car. Yeah, so this button right here, this can also resolve that problem you have with the display screen. So all you gotta do once you start a car, well, you gotta make sure you shift it out of park, because it's not gonna work if it's in park. Because right now I'm in park and it doesn't work. So you either have to, so what you can do is put it in drive, make sure your foot remain on the brake. So once you do that and it comes up, this will also fix it. Because this is one of the tricks I discovered when I was having the problem where the screen wasn't completely black, but it was a faint display light, background light, but there was nothing showing up. So what I did, I pressed this button and it actually fixed the problem. So yeah, like I said, this works on pretty much all these vehicles. Once you reset the system, it should solve that problem if you have any of this problem that I've discussed previously. So yeah, I hope that helps you, and good luck. Stay safe on the road.